The writer is the kind of architect of the story, and the biggest challenge as a writer is that you're trying to explain to somebody else what's in your head in a way where they will interpret it and turn it into a film that is what was in your head. And this is just, it's like, you're speaking German, they're speaking French, and you guys will maybe get to some kind of middle Spanish understanding of what's going on. But it'll never, what you had and what they have will never be the same thing. And that's kind of really exciting when you're working as a writer with a different director. But it's also really heartbreaking when it goes the other way. So I think sort of the collaborative aspect of that is very interesting and challenging. Then obviously as a director, you're kind of involved in the process from whenever you get brought on, if it's not your project, or from way, way back if it is. You're controlling the vision of the film, and that's kind of got to be your whole stance on what you're doing. And so that's why kind of when I'm talking about producing, I'm saying I don't think those two things should be the same person, because the producer has such their scope is so much broader than the director's scope. They have to be saying, okay, the writer said this, the director's created this kind of version of this vision, and how can I now practically turn that into something achievable? And so for me, I really enjoy production as well, because it's when you approach it in a way that is creative, you're looking at the building blocks of the story that the writer gave you and the vision that the director's suggesting, and you're saying, okay, well, now here's the reality of the budget that we have. How can we achieve what you want within the constraints of what we have?